Today I'm gonna do a wildlife edit with some color grading with some sparkle to the eyes with the free apps Lightroom and Snapseed. I'm gonna start in Lightroom with some basic tuning in the light menu. Reduce the highlights for more details in the brighter parts. And increase in the shadows for details in the darker areas. Also tuning the whites with 2 fingers to get a visual cue on where the brightest parts are getting clipped. Also decreasing the blacks. This gives the image more punch. Now to the HSL sliders in color menu mix for some color grading, mainly to mute the colors with a bit of color tuning. First I'm gonna move the green hues towards aqua and also reduce the saturation. Now yellows towards orange, which gets the colors on the lens an orangish tint. Reducing the saturation. As you can also see, there are orange tones also, moving them a little towards red, and a bit of reduction in saturation. Just a little increase in overall vibrance. As you can notice, there is a lot of color noise in the image. We'll try reducing it a bit without losing too many details. In the details menu, going to the noise reduction section here, I'm going to increase the color noise reduction to around 50. Preserving the details in this instance doesn't make the noise go away, so setting the details to 0. Keeping the smoothness to about 50. Takes a bit of processing power, so a bit late to respond to the sliders here. I will keep a little noise for artistic reasons. Now for selective edits, I'll move to Snapseed. In Snapseed here, to give more limelight to the lens, I'm gonna apply some vignetting with the vintage filter and preset 12. Increasing the vignette strength here. Then going to masking, tapping the stacks icon, view edits, vintage filter and brush. Here with the filter enabled and brush value at 0, brushing out the effect around the faces to make them pop from the rest. Next for some dodging with the brush tool. With the brush value at 5, brushing around the highlights on the face to make them more brighter. You can see a subtle difference here. Now to give some sparkle to the eyes, using curves, dragging the RGB curve towards left to increase the overall brightness, Moving the blue curve right, which adds yellow to the image. Also adding some red to give more of an orangish tint. Next, with masking, applying it on the eyes. You can come back and tune the brightness if needed. Next, to give the image a faded look, lifting the blacks a little by dragging the low point up. Also darkening the shadows a bit and brightening the highlights. Here's the final output. Thanks for watching.